Have you ever wondered why some facts about history are taught everywhere, while others just disappear? It's not random. There's a hidden psychology behind what history we learn and what gets buried deep in dusty archives. What if I told you that uncovering these forgotten facts is like finding secret keys to understanding our world better, facts powerful enough to change your perspective entirely? Today, we're diving into 10 incredible historical facts so surprising and overlooked that most people don't even know they exist. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's go! Fact 1. Cleopatra and time paradox. Did you know Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza? Sounds unbelievable, right? But the Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BCE, while Cleopatra ruled around 30 BCE, and the moon landing was in 1969 CE. This shows how massive the timeline of human history really is, and how easily we confuse or compress it in our minds. Fact 2. The knocker-uppers. Before alarm clocks were invented, people called knocker-uppers were hired to tap on workers' windows to wake them up. Imagine relying on a stranger's punctuality every morning. This was a real profession in industrial-era Britain and Ireland, illustrating how technology changed everyday life forever. Fact 3. The shortest war. The shortest war in recorded history lasted just 38 minutes. In 1896, Britain declared war on Zanzibar, and Zanzibar surrendered almost immediately. This tiny but fascinating war shows that history isn't always about long epic battles. Sometimes it's about moments that flash by, yet still reshape geopolitics. Fact 4. Napoleon's height. Myth. Napoleon Bonaparte's height has been wildly misunderstood. Contrary to popular belief, he was of average height for his time, around 5 feet 6 to 5 feet 7. So why the myth? It's a classic example of propaganda used by his enemies to make him seem smaller and less threatening. This shows how perception can be manipulated to rewrite historical narratives. Fact 5. Oxford versus Aztec Empire. Oxford University in England is older than the Aztec Empire. Teaching began at Oxford as early as 1096, while the Aztec civilization rose to prominence in the 14th century. It's a striking fact that flips our assumptions about ancient civilizations and highlights the vast diversity of human cultural history. Fact 6. Viking dental hygiene. Vikings might be famous for their ferocity, but they also had an unexpected habit. They cleaned their teeth with crushed bones and oyster shells. It sounds strange, but it was an effective abrasive to keep their teeth clean centuries before modern toothpaste. This little fact reveals how even ancient people cared about hygiene in surprising ways. Fact 7. Breadcrumb erasers. Before rubber erasers were invented, people used breadcrumbs to erase pencil marks. Soft and malleable, breadcrumbs worked surprisingly well until they dried out. This shows how everyday life was full of simple, creative hacks long before mass production. Fact 8. Eiffel Tower survival. The Eiffel Tower was almost dismantled in 1909. Just 20 years after it was built for the 1889 World's Fair, it was saved because it was used as a giant radio antenna, a crucial innovation that proved its value beyond tourism. This fact reminds us that innovation often saves the day, sometimes literally. Fact 9. Medieval animal trials. In medieval Europe, animals were sometimes put on trial and even punished for crimes. Yes, seriously. Pigs, rats, and even insects faced court hearings for harming humans or damaging property. This strange practice reveals how law and order were viewed in vastly different ways throughout history. Fact 10. Sharks older than trees. Sharks have existed for over 400 million years. Longer than trees, which evolved about 350 million years ago. This astonishing fact flips the usual story of evolution and shows how some species survived massive planetary changes. It's a reminder that Earth's history is full of unexpected survivors. So, what did you find the most surprising? These forgotten facts challenge what we think we know about history, and remind us that truth is often stranger than fiction. If you love uncovering hidden history and mind-blowing facts, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss an eye-opening story. And drop a comment below. What's a historical fact that blew your mind recently? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.